your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Mahalo Halo and then some. I'm your girl, Toni Rose, with my girl.
Hey everybody, it's the people's bestie, your favorite MC, it's your girl Lepaleps. Me and Toni Rose are coming at you with big love all the way from the 702. And of course, always keeping it live in the 725. Yes,
What's
sister.
up, sis?
Oh boy,
Oh.
the train to Mahalo Halo. That's what we're doing. We're on that train right now.
We are on
girl.
the Burr months. Burr.
The burr, but it's not burr outside.
Oh, he's hot.
No, it's so
He's so
hot.
hot.
It's okay.
It's so scorchy.
It's always
It's still hot.
Stay hydrated.
It's hot in
everybody.
here.
Yes, I know.
Because you know what? We have some amazing guests in the house.
Yes.
We're going to introduce them in a little bit. We want to do a little catch up. So
Yes.
we are in the Burr month. So it is September officially. And you know what that means, guys? It's almost Christmas.
What?
In the Philippines.
Oh, in the Philippines.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
you know, traditionally when it hits the September 1st mark in the Philippines, they start decorating for Christmas.
You know, that's
Christmas
that's
trees
why I
are
feel
up.
such a connection to the to the
Right.
Philippine,
Right.
the culture, the country, because you know that's right. Because everybody, if it could be Christmas all
Every
year,
day, all day.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, sure. I know.
Well, you know, and I'm excited because this is also intro to the fall, the
Yes.
cooler season. It's also my birthday month, so thank you,
Yes.
Lord, because another year,
Amen.
more cheers and happiness. So, yeah, this month has been off to a great start. We have a
Yeah.
few events this month
Yes.
that will be kicking
yeah.
off for you,
That's
sister.
right.
Well, me
That's
too, but
right.
you, for real.
I know you're coming with me.
Yes.
So I think the first event, of course, of course, our new Samoa group is going to be performing at the Ori Tahiti. That's happening September 14th.
Okay.
And then the following weekend, both, you know, we're going to be, you know, Mahalo Halo and then some is actually going to
We are.
Holo Holo in
Yes,
Sacramento.
Holo.
Yes.
Mahalo Holo meets Holo Holo.
I know. We're going to Holo Holo all the way out to Sacramento.
All
So
the way
shout
to
out
the-
to the Holo Holo Festival, which is
Yes.
going to be held at the Heart Health Park. It's going to be
Say
there in
that twice.
Sacramento. Yeah, Heart Health Park.
Heart Health.
Yes, Heart Health Park in Sacramento.
At the Pulse.
The lineup is crazy. You're going to have some amazing
Tell us about it,
artists.
sis.
I mean, there's going to be, the first night, just to list them off, Kalohe Kai.
Hey.
You have Maoli. You have
Let's go.
J-Book. You have Josh the Tofi.
Right.
Of course, John Cruz. We have just added to the list is Johnny Sweet, Fia. We have the Irie Love,
Irie
Love, and of Ku'ule Music, and Ian Tongi's coming, and so yeah, the Green,
That's a
of course,
thick
as
lineup.
well, and of course, not only that, but there are also going to be some performances there as well. So you guys got to just stay tuned. You guys got to come out there. So if you're in the Sacramento area, come check us out.
Sacktown.
September 21st and 22nd in Sacramento Holo Holo Festival.
Right.
It's such a great festival. So I'm just really glad to be a part of that. So yeah.
Well, it's been a year. You know, we've just kind of dwindling down, but I feel like there's a ramp up because every time
Yeah.
we have, we're like, no, we're chilling.
Like,
No, we're not.
no.
We're back. We are back. So we had the Common Kings Live concert.
Yes.
And so, you know, I'm just going to jump right in because
Yeah.
we have a lot to cover with this next couple and these amazing artists.
Yeah.
We have the honor to be in the same room as them. I was actually honored that they came to the last Mahalo Halo,
Yes.
and they were just so kind to, you know, approach me and ask like, hey, we want to kind of work with you and let's get, you know, partner up. I don't know how, just to collaborate, but also to be in the presence of, you know, amazing artists like you
Yes.
guys and
Oh
just
my
such
gosh.
humble people. And I'm glad you guys are here because
Yes.
you're on the lineup for Mahalo Halo.
Yes, that's
So it all worked out. You know, originally we were going to get you on stage, but that show in itself, the last one in June was already
That was slammed,
packed
yeah.
lineup. So I'm glad we can really highlight you guys this time around. So
Yes.
you guys, the amazing magical duo and rap artists and hip hop, and I think you guys are funk, just funky.
And I love their vocals.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So welcome to the show, Habbit and Frankii.
Yes.
Hi guys,
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks for joining us. So we have a lot, you know, we have a lot of, I guess, movement now because you guys are about to drop another or your next record or album.
Yeah,
So let
first
us.
album actually.
Okay,
First
how
album.
long?
Yeah.
Tell us about it. Let's
Yes,
talk about
let's
your
talk.
story. Let's go.
Yes, talk about the story. Then
How
let's
did
get
it
into
start? Yep.
Go ahead, Mama.
I already know it's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, our first project was a mixtape. It was a mixture of songs that we had from previous projects we put together, and it kind of it was a mixture of hip hop, R&B, pop, and it was very versatile. So for this, we kind of tapped more into the husband and wife duo type of vibe, you know. And we've still got a little bit of everything. It's also very versatile.
Right.
Heavy.
It's been quite some time, you know, making what they call a masterpiece.
Right.
You know, I'm very excited about the project. It's life experiences and growth. You know, sometimes we listen to songs that we've written and put down like 2 years ago, and like, I think I need to rewrite that. I need, you know, but it comes with the territory, because you grow and then you go back, you hear, and you're like, should I? Nah, because that's a part of the history.
Right.
So the album is very magical, like you said. Like I'm excited, you know. I'm very excited.
Well, what's beautiful about it is you guys have a beautiful family. You guys have created music together, and as artists, it's, you know, it's already hard enough to be by yourself, but to really cultivate that with a partner and, you know, grow 5 years. It took you 5 years to write. So how many songs were on this album?
Total?
21? Yeah.
Wow.
21 songs.
21 songs.
Yes.
I can't even hum one song.
That's okay. That's okay, because they wrote 21 for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you don't know how to hum, don't worry. Just listen and get some. Get some of this good that's going to come out. I mean, the love story, like, I want to know how you guys met. I want to know that story, because I know that I just want to know how the journey all began for both of you guys. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. Well, we met through music, of course. I was new to California. I'm a Kansas gal. I was born and raised in Kansas. And I was just trying to get, you know, introduced to the music scene a little more. When I saw his profile on Facebook, I was like, it's professional, and we had music on a mutual platform. So I friend requested him, and we did some collaborations, and before I knew it, I was in the group. I was in his group. And at first, we were a pretty big camp. And then, hubby, you can take over from there.
Take over. Tell us something.
You know, like she said, we met. Our foundation is music. So, music, when we met, it was a magical situation, because when I heard her music, when she told me that, hey, check out some of my music, because we actually met through a mutual radio show. It was called Real West Radio, and they had me on the lineup, and I guess that's how she discovered, you know, myself. So she sent me some of her music. I listened to it, and it was amazing. I couldn't believe it, because she's very versatile. And I heard some hip hop, I heard some rock and roll, I heard some R&B and some pop, and I was like, hold up. Like, yo, are you signed? I asked her, I said, are you signed?
Are you signed, and are you single?
At that time, it wasn't really even any of that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it was all about making the music, all about getting out there.
It was so organic musically that it became eventually what it became, you know, after some time. Of course, we of course got to know each other and saw how we were living, and at that time, you know, it was just about music. Let's get it, let's make this happen. That way we can have a better future for us and our kids and whatnot. We had plans, you know, and thank God we've reached a point where, you know, like she said, we had a camp. I had some guys that I met through like talent shows that I was doing, and at that time I was trying to, you know, carry the guys with me, and you know, do some bigger things or whatnot. But not everybody, you know, is made for the long haul journey. You know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, it's all love. But hey, me and her still stick it out. You know what I mean? Like,
definitely.
Perfectly imperfect, but we're definitely in love. Like, you know, so it's all, you know, and it became what it became after some time, and after a while that those guys had started living their lives or whatnot. Everybody started saying, "Hey, you guys are like the Jay-Z and Beyonce, or
Come on,
Remy Ma, Papoose," and you know, trying to compare us, and it kind of gave us an idea. Like, hold on, maybe we can rock out on some husband and wife duo type stuff.
But that's the goal, is
Yeah.
like to have that with your partner and also create with them
Yes.
creatively,
Yeah.
and the business and the life, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
oh
Absolutely.
my gosh.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you guys are signed with the Life
Yeah, that we're affiliated with the Life Entertainment. Actually, I was going to get into that too. Like
Yeah.
Go ahead.
after we had connected in that way, we were doing shows like with out there in California,
Yeah.
in Los Angeles with Janet. Shout out to Janet, SES Management, but she was actually
What's up, Janet?
booking. You know, she was like our booking agent. She was
Okay.
booking shows for us, and we opened up for Bone Thugs maybe like 3 times, and at the second time we got with them, she saw Crazy Bone in the room, and I said, look, I'm gonna go over there, talk to him,
Right, right.
get him our
Yes.
CD,
Yes.
and we did that,
Mm-hmm.
and then as we walked out, it didn't sit right with me. I felt like I could have did more,
Right.
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 so I
right.
said, you know what,
Come on.
I'm gonna rap for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Look, when he came out to the hallway, like, was it before or after the show?
It was
It was
before.
after our show, but before their
Yes.
headlining
Okay.
act.
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Right, so I walk up and I'm like, yo, can I rap for you, bro? And he was like, hell yeah. So, you know, I rap for him.
Right, right.
And then, like, she saw what was going on
From over across
from
the
a
room.
distance, and she came in perfectly. As soon as I ended my verse, she
Came in
perfect,
with that
started
verse.
Oh
spitting.
my.
You know, and then we start.
Go,
she's-
Frankie.
Yo, hey, this is true story.
That's so awesome.
So she spit for him, and he was
Love
like,
that.
his eyes got big, and he was like, "Yo, you guys are exactly what I've been looking for." Da da da. Stay here after the show. We're gonna connect. You know, so this was the second show. We opened up for him. We connected, got his number. Boom. Fast forward. I think I lost his number.
You did.
Yeah, I
That was a
believe
part of the
I was trying to
story, yeah.
contact him, and then his, you know, eventually, like, no, he changed his
Changed
number
his phone.
eventually,
Oh, okay.
and then I couldn't
Right.
connect with him. So a year passed. Fast forward, Janet hits us up. Bone Thugs, y'all want to do it again? She tells me, I don't know. We've opened up for him like twice already. I don't know. What do you think? And I'm like,
Right.
I think we should do it.
Right.
Third time's a charm. We need
Right.
to get back connected with Crazy Bone.
Come on.
Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
boom, we signed up. We got back to him, got the number. From then on, boom, we was in the studio with him like a couple weeks later.
Wow.
And then from then on, it
tour.
it grew. We
Yes.
on tour.
Wow.
You know,
Yes.
he made us. He was able to, He was able to bring us on board with the Life Entertainment,
Come on.
and you know what I mean. From there, we
Yes.
still rocking about 5 years now.
Absolutely.
my
Shout out to Crazy Bone and Bone Thugs.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow, that's
Oh,
legacy
yeah.
right there. I mean, they're still touring.
I'm
I
like
mean,
this.
there's, you know, the last time I saw them was last year at a day party. It was actually a year ago in September. They were at Mandalay Bay.
Yeah.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Oh, I could have met you guys there.
Oh.
And it's funny, we were on the stage and we had met them, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, you guys should come to
right.
Mahalo
Yeah.
Halo. And it was just like a light intro, and we were just being fans, but also
Right.
like, oh, it'd be great to
He gave a
connect
shout
that
out.
way.
He actually gave a
Yeah.
shout out. And he did like a commercial, like, "Hey guys, come out to Mahalo Halo," and I
They
was like,
did.
"Look at her, she got like Bone Thugs already. Got shout out."
But and that's the thing, right? You got it. It's not being afraid to like ask or
Yeah.
just
Right.
get in and introduce yourself, but also
Absolutely.
make that connection. Like you guys came up to me, I was like,
Right.
"Hey, I would have never met you guys had I met you in Mandalay Bay. That would have been
Right.
cool too." But the timing is always
Timing is
perfect,
everything.
right?
Yeah.
The story's
Absolutely.
better that way when
That's
you're not,
real.
pushing. But yeah, no, that's such a great story. So then, where do you guys? What are your plans right now before you drop this album? How are you guys like promoting it? Are you guys pushing it, or are you
Yeah.
gonna wait till that day?
Well, actually, we came up with the day. We're doing it independently, but we still
Nice.
have the support of the camp, of course.
Of course.
Like
Of
I said,
course.
we have Crazy Bone featured on there
Okay.
and Flesh and Bone featured on there. So it's just 2 features.
It's okay.
You know, we reached out to a few, but people didn't get to it on time. But hey,
That's
it-
okay because
yeah,
the right
we
ones
are
are
here.
on it.
Yeah, we are here. But yeah, we're gonna distribute the album online ourselves,
Nice.
independently, and physical copies will follow. You know, we plan to promote it through, of course, social media and
Yes.
as much as we can in Vegas. I know that's why we're connecting. We connect
Yes,
with Charles.
absolutely,
You know,
absolutely.
we're working throughout the as we go with the lifestyle that we live.
Yep,
You
yep.
know, we got kids. We got 6 kids.
Yeah.
I love it.
We have,
Beautiful.
family. We have businesses
Right.
Yes.
and the music. But music has like I said, music has always been forefront. So when we get a chance to focus on the music, it
Yeah.
feels so good. You know what I mean? But everything else matters as well. And
Right.
so we have to
I love it.
dedicate the time.
Balance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Frankie, you had just left the house. You just made
I'm
some
here.
dinner,
I'm
right?
Just made
Look how
dinner.
cute she is.
She came all looking at
come
I just
in.
made dinner. I was
Ready.
like,
Right?
oh, dang. Okay.
No, and that's life, you know. When you
look-
love some things and you have family to take care of, you
Yeah.
still have to feed the kids, right? But then
right.
it's like, all right, well now it's off to what we love to do, and I think that's we titled the show "Good Habit and Frankii" because
Yep.
you got to develop
Good
those good
habit.
habits,
Yeah.
right? Is that right?
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
I started as Bad Habit.
Eh.
Oh boy.
That was my first, rap name was Bad Habit. It's a
Okay.
metaphor.
Right,
for,
right, right.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody has a bad habit, so it's
Right,
like,
right.
get addicted to the bad habit. Listen to my music, get addicted.
No, I get
Oh,
that. And I
okay.
think that's where it plays off is the good
Yeah.
habit because you guys still want to, obviously pursue your music and it's
Yes.
that habits have
Right.
to be consistent.
Right.
And that's with anything. That's with business, that's with life, with
That's
your
right.
kids, with your passion. So that's what we're here for. And you guys are 5 years taking your time to
Yeah.
make an album.
Yeah,
You know?
God's time. Like it just if it's real, I don't think it's just going. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right, right.
You have to experience what you're putting out there.
Right.
Like we write really in depth from the depth of our spirit. So it's
Yeah.
like
yes.
when it comes out, it's like, yo, this
You feel
wouldn't it came. This don't come out quick. This
Yes.
is something that you gotta take your
Gotta
time.
live
It's
it.
God's time. I'm gonna do what I do.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You know.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
it's not forced. I tell you that.
I love that.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What about your children? Like, do
Yes.
they have the artistry that you guys have? Talk about your kids. And
I
how
would
they
say
see
yes.
it.
All of them
Yeah.
in their own way,
Yeah.
for sure. They're definitely into sports.
yes.
And they, a lot of them get that from their dad. But our daughters and our sons, we've caught them, rapping in the other room and say, hey, come over and get in the studio real quick. Let me see what you got. And they really impress us. They really do. It's makes us proud.
Yeah. You know what's even greater is that we get to get their truth. Like
Yeah.
kids nowadays, they listen to music. If it sound good, it
Right.
sound good. But
Yeah.
they got a different way of telling us
Right,
how
right,
they
right.
respond to our music.
right.
They're like, yo,
Definitely.
you guys are actually like musicians. Like, you guys are
You're
actually
actually
Yeah.
good.
yeah, good.
Give
You
us
know,
good,
like
honest
that
feedback.
is a.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, thank you. You know,
No,
like
it's
that's
sure.
humbling
Yeah.
from your own kid. They'll tell you the truth.
Oh yes.
Like, Dad, you suck. Give it up.
Yeah.
You know,
Take a
like,
break. Take a break.
but thank
No
God
cap.
they keep us inspired. So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, you telling me I'm good? All right, so I got
No.
you.
I
Right.
love that. I love
Sure.
that. I've been humbled a lot as an MC. My kids, when I go to places and I say something, they're like, "Why did you say that?" Afterwards, and I'll be like, "What do you mean everyone's laughing?" They're like, "Mom." And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, I guess. I was like, that's why you're not coming to any of my events anymore. I was like, no.
They keep
But
us sharp.
They keep us sharp, they keep us humble, but at the same time, too, the love is always there. You know what I mean? I know,
Absolutely.
I can already tell that your kids are so proud of what you guys have accomplished and what is yet to come.
Yes.
And I love it that we're collaborating, that we can actually let people know and, how it's going to come about, when it's going to be released, and
Yeah.
when we can get our hands on it, and
Okay.
how they can get it in their ears.
Yeah,
Because, I mean, just listening to your guys' story, I can tell that, like you said, it's very versatile. So
Lot of love.
we're going to be going through a lot of journey as you guys listen to this album. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's fun to watch and to learn about you guys.
Yeah.
And this is our first time really just chopping it up. But
Yeah.
like you are telling your story to your children too.
Yes.
So you leave that behind for them to be
Yes.
like, these are my parents.
That's
And the
right.
fact that you're pursuing your dream of artistry. Because a lot of the kids now, if they're pursuing music, a lot of parents are like, oh, give it up, right? Or it's not for you.
Yeah.
That's not going to make money or whatever.
Right.
But it's like, no, but there's life outside of music too. So if you
Right.
have a career that you're doing, you can still do music. You can still do both. And it's a
Yes.
lifetime. It's not just because you didn't make it, into a record label
Right.
doesn't mean that you stop creating.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
you guys are the role models for that, and I love it because
Yes.
creativity is forever.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Well, could you tell us at least the name of the album that's coming? Can
Yeah.
we say that now? Or
We'll tell you the
okay.
date
Okay.
on lot right here
right now.
today
Let's
for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let us know. Like, let's
Exclusive.
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 Yeah.
Exclusive. You want to listen up. Oh my
So,
gosh.
the name of the album is Matrimony,
Love it.
and the release date will be November the 5th,
Yay.
2024.
November 5th, 2024, Matrimony.
Matrimony.
Our 10-year anniversary.
Oh my God.
Wow, it took you
And
5
this-
years to make, 10
Yes.
years in the living, right? And
Still
experiencing.
looking like they're 21.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
How do they have older kids?
Brown
Do they-
definitely.
Brown don't frown.
Brown don't frown.
Right?
Brown don't frown. Okay. All right. I'm just like, tell us the secret.
Yellow is
Show-
mellow, brown don't frown.
Show us the ways, okay? But
Thank
I
you.
love it. I love it. I mean,
You shared you're originally from Kansas.
Yes, I
Correct.
am.
And then
I'm
Habit, where
originally
you from?
Carson.
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 Was I
Cal-
right?
You're right.
Was I on
She's
point
watching-
with that?
she's like,
I
"This
was
is
watching
Carson."
Good Vibes, right? Or Good
Carson,
Vibration,
yeah.
and I said, this looks like Wilmington. Is it Wilmington?
It was Carson.
It was Carson.
Oh, Carson Street.
Yeah,
No,
it
because
was
she's like,
Carson.
this is Carson. And I'm like, girl, I'm from San Diego, so I don't know. I'm
You're
from,
right, you
I'm
nailed
from
it.
National City down there, so I'm like, we don't know nothing about,
Yeah.
I have family up in Carson.
The island of Carson.
The island of
Right.
Carson. Yes.
Okay, yeah, my
Yeah.
family's
Carson.
out there, so they
Yeah.
stay like by Carson High. But yeah, predominantly Carson, South Bay family.
Yes,
But
yes.
that was so funny because I was like, this feels like Wilmington.
Yeah, you from Wilmington?
No, well, we had a house there, but yeah, it was
Dope.
just familiar. So I'm
Dope,
like,
yeah.
and then I saw the beach, views. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, they're in California.
In California. for sure.
Absolutely.
This is
that
not
was
Las
at,
Vegas.
what beach was that?
Zuma,
It was towards like Newport.
Oxnard,
Out there.
Malibu?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was out towards out that way.
Orange County.
Orange County.
Yeah,
cool.
it was orange. Yeah, it was dope.
Well, I'm excited for you guys to be joining us on Mahalo Halo.
Thank
October
you.
11th,
Thank
guys.
you.
Habbit
We
and
are very
Frankii
excited.
are going to be on stage. If you haven't gotten your
Definitely.
tickets, please
Oh my
cop them now because it's going to be such a great show. One, y'all are preparing for this album drop, and
Yes.
they just have amazing energy. If you guys haven't listened to and I'm sure you already have, so
Yeah.
click away. Where can we find you on social media?
Yes.
At Habbit and Frankii on all platforms.
Okay.
We have a mixtape out called Mafia Music.
Yes.
And then we have a few singles out there as well that's separated from the actual mixtape.
Okay.
And we have videos on YouTube, Good Vibes, Crazy Addicted, Self-Preservation. What else we got up there? We got
Nonverbal.
Nonverbal, some acoustics.
Nice.
yeah.
Some, yeah. Check us out. We are
Yes.
Habbit and Frankii.
Habit
with two B's.
B's. Frankie with 2 eyes.
Yeah,
I love it.
BB,
With
aye,
two
aye.
BB, two B's, and 2 eyes.
Yes,
And you can get all right because you can make sure you get that. But I love it because it's going to be such a mix. It's definitely mixtape, mix tour. Look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Love
It's
it.
meant to be.
Mahalo, halo.
Yeah.
Make sure you pull up.
Yes, you need to
For
make sure you
sure,
are
yo.
there at the
Yeah.
event because not only with them, but we have of course, Interlude and Horizon and all these, just the mix and the flow.
Right.
It's definitely going to be a night to remember.
Be great.
We have
Oh.
the young and the newer, and then the the iconic.
It's-
I'm not gonna say older because
Experience.
we're
No,
icons,
because-
right?
yeah.
Iconic, legendary.
It's my age
What
group.
other
It's my age group.
what other
Yeah,
words can you
yeah,
use
yeah.
for us?
It's,
But
The
sophisticated.
experience, the more experience.
the wise,
With the
Yes.
ED.
The
Right.
Yes.
the very wise.
Yes.
Yeah, the wise.
No, it's going to be so good because we do have, we have a little bit of soul, R&B, we have
Yes.
some rap, we have some rock, we have,
Use the
reggae.
reggae.
We have it
Yes.
all, the harmony, we have
Yeah.
a cappella. I mean, we just go back and then we push forward. So I'm really excited for you guys to be joining us. And I know that,
Thank you. Thank you.
Vegas
you
is your
so
home. How long have
much.
you guys been here
Yeah.
in Vegas?
A little before the pandemic, I think like 4 years.
4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, right before the pandemic.
Oh, you
Right
guys
before.
moved here right before the pandemic.
right
Wow.
before, yeah.
All right. So so this heat. No, yeah, you guys experienced
Oh,
all
yeah.
the
Oh,
good,
yes.
the two extreme weather things. Yeah, because
We
we all came
have.
from California.
Right.
I'm from San Diego. You guys from the we all came from there. So
Yes.
we're like, we definitely didn't move here for the weather. Right. But, you know what? but now that we're all together,
We came here for the cactus.
and it's all better. So
Yeah.
you know, so
Absolutely.
definitely
Can't hit it dry up.
you know, but you know what, to connect and to blow up and to grow up and
Right.
to, you know, just to be able to connect and collaborate. I love it that, like, when you were talking, it's to position, and when you were in that position, you knew to take the opportunity to take that step in faith,
Yeah.
not knowing, but you're like, hey, I'm going to shoot my shot, and
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean. And even if they
Right.
say no, I'm not going to give up.
Right.
And I
That's
love that. And when
Right.
you did that, the doors opened up for you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, and more doors are going to open up for this. And
Absolutely.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
The best is yet to come for you guys.
And
I know it.
I would like to say something real quick.
Of course.
I know I said the music was foundation, but when I learned who this human being is right here, like as a woman in my life, it's so amazing. Like, I just want to shine light on that because she's very talented. Like, there's a lot of women out there, and shout out to all of them getting, you know, in position and doing their thing.
Yes.
But look out for her. I swear to God,
honey.
I've been
Likewise.
in there internally. I know what's
Right.
going on.
on.
She's a beautiful person inside and out. Music crazy, but she has a lot more to. When y'all hear this album, you're gonna see
We're
what I'm
so
talking
excited.
about. Words can't express.
Heck
I'm like
yeah.
this.
You know?
I'm like
No,
tearing
real
up.
talk.
Like, oh my gosh.
I just
No,
want to say
that's-
that because
I
that's
love that.
that's wholeheartedly
No.
that's how I feel.
I
like,
love
real
that you
talk.
gave flowers.
She's amazing.
Because one, the story, just the 26 minutes we've been
Yeah,
together here,
seriously.
we've learned that the love is overflowing,
It
and the
definitely is.
flowing is shining through you, and you exude that because you just bounce off each other. And I know you guys, when you're writing, I'm sure you're like, hey, remember this? And it's such a beautiful exchange of like experience with one another, right? Because
I'ma
you're like,
be
remember
honest.
when?
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest.
yes.
It's not what people think it is. Like,
Right.
in order to create
Come
the
on.
love that we have, that we
Yes.
show this energy, we have to go through the tough times.
on,
The
that's
right.
the
Talk about
challenges.
it.
You know, when we write,
about
sometimes
it.
she got to get on my head. I got to be like, yo, all right, what do I need to do?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, or
Right.
whatnot. You know, it's
That's beautiful.
and it's in life in general. You
Come
know,
on,
like,
yes.
I'm not even gonna front. Like,
Yeah.
life
Yeah.
has its challenges, but that's what creates. As long as you focus and know what you want,
That's
and
right.
you want to live a good life in love, then you have to make sure you learn from the challenges that you go through,
Come on.
find solutions, and get through it, and then be able to pull up and be like, "Yep, this is the energy." You know?
This is the
Yes.
energy.
Absolutely.
This is the energy right here.
talk.
Frankie, I want to ask you too, because as a woman in the industry, right? Like, how do you kind of preserve yourself? Because you have to kind of come in with that, not presence, but also you got to prove yourself, right? Or is that something that you came in and it was easy because your music spoke for itself?
I would say a little bit of both. Well, honestly, when I first started with, the guys, the whole group, I felt very protected in a way.
Nice.
Because rapping for me, being, a young girl from Kansas, I didn't really feel like anyone would take me seriously.
Right.
And when I got out there and did my thing, and they assured me, especially my husband, assured me that it was okay to be me and
Yeah.
release
Come on.
what was inside. It was
I love that.
like a dream come true,
Yes.
especially to be able to share it with the world.
Yes.
As women, everyone has we're our own worst critics, and you go
You
through
better talk about it.
your insecurities, especially being on stage in front of everyone. But I can definitely say my love for myself,
Yes.
I feel, has increased
Go ahead, Mama.
being in this marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
It's almost like a boost for me, just to know that I'm accepted regardless
Yes.
of
Unconditional.
Come on. Completely.
I get to
Yes.
Hey,
I
kudos
get to feel love,
Yes.
and he actually, my husband, gives me a lot of really good encouragement. Like, I can say there are days where I even after being on stage more than 10 years, I still get stage fright
Of course.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And he's right there and he walks me through it, and after it's over, it's like, wow, and it's a dream come true. I'm very grateful. Grateful to God for this opportunity.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Gratitude.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is the love story that we knew we needed. Hello. Thank you, Habbit and Frankii.
Everybody needed
Everybody
this.
needed this.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Through the hard times, and even to be able to be supportive and to love completely, wholeheartedly, to have that support, there is freedom in that. And then that's such a beautiful thing to have. And you're going to hear it in this new album coming up. Once again, it's going to be released on November 5th, their 10-year anniversary, looking like they're 21. Okay, they have a tribe, a beautiful tribe, and now we're all going to pull up on there. Our
and we're
going to
be a part of this journey with you guys and watch you guys still evolve. So Matrimony dropping November 5th of this year, 5 years in the making, right?
Yes.
But a beautiful matrimony of two souls, creatives, and we're so happy to be having you guys on the Mahalo Halo stage this October 11th. Get your tickets, guys. We're excited.
I did want to say,
go for
we
it.
thoroughly enjoyed Mahalo Halo. Our children, our family, we really did. Especially you on stage. That was it was wonderful. So we're so excited to be a part of it this year. And also we will be performing unreleased songs, songs we've never performed before.
You heard it
really
here,
excited.
guys.
I was inside. I was asking myself, are they going to sing? And just to hear her say that just makes me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to be there. I was like, I'm
going to be there too. Are you going to be there, sis?
Y'all better be there. You know what I mean? Y'all better be there.
Come join us, you guys. Mahalo Halo.
Las Vegas,
October
pull up.
11th.
Yes, October 11th, guys. And once again, you guys can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and on Amazon Fire TV. Listen to us on the PHLV radio app or get us on your podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Y'all, we had a beautiful time here with the one and only Habbit and Frankii. October 11th, join us. I'm your girl, Toni Rose, with the amazing...
Hey, MC Lepaleps, we love you. Stay hydrated. Stay blessed. See you later.
Yeah.
Yes. Woo!
Just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.